Numbers chapter 15. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land of your habitations, which I give unto you, and you will make an offering by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, or a sacrifice in performing a vow, or in a freewill offering, or in a solemn feast, to make a sweet savour unto the Lord of the hand or of the flock. Then shall he that offer this offering unto the Lord bring a meat offering of a tenth deal of flour mingled with fourth part of an hin of oil, and the fourth part of an hin of wine for a drink offering shalt thou prepare with the burnt offering or sacrifice for one lamb or for a ram. Thou shalt prepare for a meat offering 2 deals of the 2 deals flour mingled with the burnt part of an hin of oil. And for a drink offering thou shalt offer the burnt part of an hin of wine for a sweet savour unto the Lord. And when thou preparest a bullock for a burnt offering, or for sacrifice in performing a vow or peace offerings unto the Lord, then shall he bring with a bullock a meat offering of 3 deals of flour mingled with a half an hin of oil. And thou shalt bring for a drink offering a half an hin of wine for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savour unto the Lord. Thus shall it be done for one bullock, or for one ram, or for a lamb, or a kid. According to the number that you shall prepare, so shall you do to every one according to their number. All that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, in offering an offering made by fire of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And if a stranger sojourner with you, and whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savour unto the Lord, as you do, so he shall do. One ordinance shall he both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As you have, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When you come into the land whither I bring you, then it shall be that when you eat of the bread of the land, you shall offer up an offering unto the Lord. You shall offer up a cake of the first of your dove for an eve offering, as you do the eve offering of the labor of threshing floor, so shall you eat it. Of the first of your dove you shall give unto the Lord an eve offering in your generations. And if you have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord had spoken unto Moses, even all that the Lord had commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforth among your generation, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance, without the knowledge of congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savour unto the Lord, with his meat offering and his drink offering, according to the manner, and 1 of the goat for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people are in ignorance. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a shingle of the first year for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinned ignorantly, when he sinned by ignorance before the Lord, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinned through ignorance, both of him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the strangers that sojourn among them. But they saw that that ought presumptuously, whether him being born in the land or a stranger, the same reproached the Lord, and that so shall be cut off from among his people, because he had despised the word of the Lord, and had broken his commandments. That so shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said unto Moses, The man shall be surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp, and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bind them, that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that you seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you used to go a warring, that you may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God. That is the end of chapter 6. Now, God was emphasizing on the commandments that he gave to Moses to Israelites. He was reminding them of the sacrifice that were to be made to him, including the cake baking. The first one was to be sacrificed to God. And then there was this man who was brought to Moses and Aaron, because he had gathered fire, and then the Sabbath day, and the Sabbath day was holy. And God had not seen what to do. Anyone who broke the Sabbath day commandments. And God said that he was to be stoned to death. That is how God was ruthless to Israelites. He was not joking with them. If they broke any commandments, they were to be killed. Like he showed how he was like very strict, because he wanted to teach them a lesson. So there is a man who was killed because he did not observe the Sabbath day. And God told them they had no option. They were only supposed to follow the Ten Commandments. They were not supposed to follow their hearts, their eyes, so that they can start doing misbehaving. They were just supposed to follow their hearts. So, yeah.